Hey Busters, welcome back to another capsule toy video. So today we'll be opening up the the Crested Gecko from the IkimonoDaiZukan series. Specifically, this is kind of like the brand new advanced premium one. So this one here is 1,500 yen. It came out quite a while ago. I was always hesitant to pick it up, but I just decided to roll it just because I've been staring at it for a while, and I just decided to go for it. But yeah, so let's go to open. These are 1,500 yen as opposed to the normal ones, which are 1,500 yen. And unfortunately, when I opened it up to look at it, I actually lost a little mini booklet. So sorry, guys. But any information you guys wanted, I do have a link down in the description below. That'll link you to the official website, which kind of tells you everything you need. So, but yeah. So our capsule goes bye-bye. And this time, here he is. So this one, based on the coloring, I'm pretty sure it's just the normal one. If you check out the link or the official website, there is a more brightly yellowed one, a red one, and like a black one. So there's 4 types in this series. So yeah, so I'm quite happy that I got. And unlike the I guess previous one where I did quite a while ago, the the leopard geckos here, these guys were 1,000 yen. So yeah, which I'll show that. These guys look to be about the same. I think they're basically the same mold. However, this time different tail, much thinner. You think with less plastic it should less, but this time they gave you some tongues to go with it, so they do have a bit more expression. So let's just open these guys up. But yeah, honestly, you know, I was kind of like iffy whether I wanted to get these or not, because it is 1,500 yen, and then I figured if I, knowing myself, if I start getting into the 1,500 yen mark, I am going to basically open myself up, or open my budget up to getting more than 1,500 yen, which is why before I was kind of just trying to limit myself to the 500 yen and nothing past the premium, except for the gecko guy, because I just wanted to test out their quality, you know, for like double the price. Was it I mean, honestly, definitely smaller, you know, and then, but yeah, so this time, you know, tripling up, you know, I can get 3, but so let's just see what we get. But yeah, like I said, the reason I got this was it was my birthday month in October, so I actually decided to roll it, you know, my birthday, and yeah, that was pretty much it. You know, releasing this a bit late because I've been a bit busy, but overall, it's quite nice. Let me just pop in the tail here. Let's twist it. Get the ball joint up first, like so. Push in and twist so nothing is too stressed. There we go. And align up the colors. And we got 2 tongues. We got one that kind of sticks down, and one's kind of sticking up. I think it's supposed to stick down, both of them. So, but yeah. So there we have it. Articulation wise, it has, let's see, the head here should go up, down like so, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points in the body. Even though it's called the Crested Gecko because I think the ridges here, which is very nice. The plastic here is a nice matte finish when you touch it. You know, I brought these guys out for scale purposes, but you know, this guy's clearly, when you feel it, it's just hard plastic. The gecko one is similar to the leopard, but this one, it feels a bit cheaper. Like it feels like when you spray paint on, like that kind of matte finish. This one feels a lot more like just a more premium finish in terms of texture and just feeling. But it is quite light, so you definitely know inside is hollow. But yeah, and then you got the arms, which are interesting. This time they're not ball jointed, but hinge, probably pegged in. And then as you can see, this time they're not really ball jointed or anything. They're all hinge type, so a bit better. And I do like how, if you kind of look here, they're giving it kind of like a webbed, I guess, part near the elbow, and then the little feet here are basically on kind of like ball joints, I guess. twist it around, or ball joint on one and then peg on the other. So, and I notice if, like the leg here, it is kind of like webbed. So that's a nice touch. And then on the inside, so it hides it. So that's really cool. It's really nice. And then you got the feet up there. And then the tail here goes, let's see how far you can bend the tail. About this much, although maybe it goes further elsewhere. So bends down about this much, and then on the side about this much. So you can get its body to curve about, let's see, this should have been, so about this much, maybe a bit more if you really want it. But yeah, as you can see, that it's got some nice detailing, really nice bumps. The paint apps on this one is definitely superb. Like you can definitely tell probably this is why they charge more. Like on the bottom, even you got some white detailing, and it's just kind of dirty. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see if I adjust the brightness, maybe it'll show a bit better. So that, you know, even on the feet, if you look, so even on the detailing on the feet here, you can see like on the feet, it's dotted like scale, but then on the fingers it's ridged just like the real ones, I'm guessing, you know. So really nice. And then just show off some of the detailing here, and then the eyes, some nice eyes detailing, and then a close-up of the face, you know. And let's see inside the mouth. Brah. Okay, so it has the side and it has the tongue like that. And the tongue should be on a ball joint, so you can move it like that, side to side. So it's very expressive with the tongue, you know. So I'm guessing if you wanted, you can have him kind of like on some trees, kind of like a chameleon type. Maybe, I'm thinking, I don't know. I honestly just love these guys, how realistic they are. I really don't know much about these animals, or animals in general, but I almost want to say these guys are probably like slightly, they're reptiles, but maybe related to chameleons or something, or just the way they are. But yeah, so there's that. So really good. Articulation, sorry, for the legs can for some reason bend up this way, you know. Yeah, they are ball jointed there, or you can twist them 360, so you get as really good posability, you know, if you want it. Get him up like so. I don't really know how his legs are supposed to be, but maybe if you want it, maybe if you push his arms up a bit, and then he can go like this, yeah, and then look like that. It's pretty cool. So just angle this down, you know, get all his feet all flat up. Yeah, so it's really nice. Let's see. So to get the tongue pieces out, let's see, I'm pretty sure you just kind of like put your fingers in here and just pull it out. So as you can see, maybe you guys can see in here, it is a ball joint. So I wish they kind of give you tweezers to do this. So I just kind of pushed it and popped it out. And you have this one. Ah, okay, so this is the one. You just push it in. So because it's so long, it's quite easy. And it's kind of dangly. I think this is the one where it just sticks out on the side, giving you like a bleh, which is quite nice. I do like this one. Oh, so clearly it just goes in the front, or because of how the ball joint is, it is quite loose. So that's, I think it's fine. It is definitely a bit loose. Because of how it's angled, it kind of just, it's stuck that way. It definitely doesn't go the other way. So I think this one is designed for more of like a closed one. And then this pops out nicely, easily, and then this one should just stick out in front. Ooh. So definitely, let me see it. It's definitely, oops, Buster-kun fell. Here, so definitely, as you can see, this one, the ball joint on this one seems slightly bigger, like 1%. In person, it looks a little bit bigger, so that might be why it stays a bit more in. And then this one, it's like that. Definitely a lot looser. However, this one, you can close its mouth. So all the other two tongues you are able to close it. It's kind of like that. I wonder if you can do some sort of like running pose. Like there's some lizards that just kind of stand and do like a funny run. Maybe not, but I feel like he can maybe just balance himself almost. Maybe have something holding his tail, yeah, but kind of like that. It's pretty cute. Oh, definitely. Definitely for display purposes. I definitely feel like I would want the tongue open, one of these tongue parts instead. Just gives him a bit more, you know, personality. And yeah, so you can, this one, I feel like this one's a bit harder to push back in. You just gotta open the mouth, probably some tweezers. Oh no, that's not true. Once you kind of like have it situated into the ball joint, you just have your thumb here, just push in like that, and it pops right in. And definitely not as loose. Like that, so like a surprise. What? Yeah, so there we have it, guys. This is the crested, oops, his leg's backwards, the crested gecko, probably because of the ridges here. Overall, so this guy is 1,500 yen. Come on, bud, stay up, buddy. So I think his legs are like that. I could be wrong. No, it's definitely, because there's no way this opens up for unsightly gaps, so it's definitely like this, you know. Feet might be backwards though, like that. So overall for 1,500 yen, definitely I think most of the money goes in towards the painting quality. Of course, the mold itself, like the eyes here, the head, the crested part, it's all nice and spiky, like really good attention to detail. The teeth are molded and they are white, and I do like how they painted on the inside, and none of mine, like the painting apps, went over, so good quality control in terms of the teeth. So, you know, hold on, Busters. Sorry about that. Just the what is it, 4 o'clock bell here ringing in Japan. So in size comparison, as always, here is a Digimon card. This is just a traditional what is it, casino card, playing card, Uno, Magic the Gathering Pokemon size. So I think it's 8 by 8 centimeters by 6 by 6. So lengthwise, like the maximum length you get, I'd say is about from here to here, just under 6ish, bit over 6, so like maybe 7.5 by 8, 9, 7, maybe like 16 centimeters or so. You know, the body itself, if you exclude the tail, would just from the head, like from the head down to the body, would just under here is 8.8, and then the tail itself is definitely over. It's about 7 centimeters, so yeah, 15, 16 centimeters long. You know, thickness wise, you know, depending on leg, I think it's about 4 centimeters, 3 to 4 centimeters. But yeah, compared to other things of the similar things, you know, if you guys watch my channel or watch these things, I have tons of beetles and stuff. Just got too much, so, and I always take too long for videos, so I just want to show you guys, you know, things of similar. So here he is with the spotted leopard gecko. So this is 15, basically 1,500 yen, 1,000 yen, you know. Basically, like, I thought they were the same mold. Definitely, like, if you look at it, it's different. Like, the, I guess you can say that engineering wise, it's the same. Like, how they had the body, you know, the feet. So, you know, clearly, when they made this through 3D programming, you know, they just took these parts and just kind of like extended and stuff. But yeah, but I'm not sure about the real one, but like this one, if it focuses, so you can see underneath, the feet here have no detail, whereas these guys do. So, but I don't know if the spotted gecko doesn't. It should have detail, so actually, and I'm surprised they didn't actually have anything here, but you know, under the tail. But this guy is definitely a bit more volumey, despite being cheaper, like tail term wise, I guess. Feels lighter though, but the paint app on this guy definitely looks a bit lacking. Like, the spots are faded, but it could just be how they want it to look, while this one looks really, really good. like professionally like hand painted almost. So definitely like this guy looks really realistic, and this one looks pretty good, but definitely kind of plasticky, you know. Size wise, they're about the same. You know, if they wanted to fight each other, they'd be like, and this one would be like, cha, you know, definitely about the same. So if you're lizard collectors, this is what I think you could basically expect a 10% like bigger, like the head is about 20%, the body widens up a bit by 10, and the tail like that. So similar to that. Funny enough, this is 15, this is 1,000. These are all part of the premium gacha line, and here is way back then 500 yen. I forgot what it is, a thorny armadillo or something or other, the lizard. So clearly way bigger, right? And this was only 500 yen, but recently they cut costs, and then they clearly saw that there's tons of fans for these types of things. So funny enough though, I can say this, this was originally released in one of the what is it, Pillbug lines, as one of the special ones. So this was a highly sought after, so it's quite rare ish. They had this one. This is the non-painted realistic one. There was a more realistic one, same mold, they just added more detailing. Think this, but they give it the, I guess you can say, I think it was the paint app levels of this one. So 500, 1000, 1500, so 3 of these is that. However, they did re-release this one in the same line in the premium one, and they charged, I think 15, it was definitely 15 or 2,000 yen for these, because size wise, so this one was definitely hitting above its waistline or like pay grade. So yeah, so this was definitely way, like they were trying a lot harder back then, and now they, I guess you can say they have a I guess fan base. They're able to charge, make more money by charging more of a premium like that. So but yeah, there we have it, Busters. Just move these out of the way so you do get to 2. I do want to at the end have one of the other tongues out. So one more time, if you guys forgot, you know, oops, just open the mouth here. I prefer just to push it out on the side and pop. I say that, but I can't quite do it. Pop the tongue off the side like that, and then get one. I think I like this one the best, just the side tongue. I think that's my favorite. Kind of looks silly, so yeah. Let's have an angle. Oh, sorry, Busters. Got a little kid outside walking, and he's crying a bit, like that. So yeah, Busters. There we have it. This is the Crested Gecko. Overall, I am quite impressed with the paint apps. Like, it's weird, but every time I get one of these new figures, like, I'm always like, wow, this is really good quality and whatnot. And each time I get a new one, it just continues to blow my mind how they're keeping, like, increasing the quality while keeping the price. This is 3,001. Basically, would I recommend this for full price? At least for me, because I know my own habits, like I collect a lot and I want to try to keep my own costs down. You know, I would say 1,500 yen is a bit pricey. However, I would definitely say, like, nowadays with you know, well, I think it's because the yen value is going down and just price of materials is just going up, and you know, they're just increasing. Overall, this was just you know, an obvious conclusion that they would start charging more and stuff. Although at 1,500 yen, it's basically like no longer really a capsule toy, but more of just like a store-bought toy. Like, you can get pretty much big Gundam size figures for like 25, just a bit more, you know. However, I've also seen like low quality like Kamen Rider toys here for like 1,000 yen. That's like way worse with no articulation and whatnot. So scale balances. Overall, so basically, can I recommend this guy? For 15, yes, I guess I could. If I would still say it's slightly expensive, but I can say it's you're definitely getting what you're paid for, especially compared to all the other stuff. Really good. Especially now you get some tongues like that. Really It's really nice. The only cons I have against it is obviously the price point, and that's basically it, I think. Maybe, you know, like, I don't know, some of the colors might not be so nice, you know, maybe you want the more realistic ones, and then like the red ones are kind of weird. That's about all I have against it. Honestly, it's just the price point. Personally, I think this would be a good 1,000 yen version, you know, but after having seen this, clearly this one is definitely at a level higher than this. So I could see why they had to increase it, maybe 1,200, but this one was 1,000, and I definitely think it's cute and nice to have. So I don't know, each time, you know, it's kind of like you pay a bit more and you see it and you're like, yeah, it's only like an extra bit, it's a one-off, you know, it's worth the value. So and with that thinking in mind, as a one-off, just for collection purposes, I think it's worth it. For fans who like the design, who think it's cute or whatnot, definitely, I think go for it. $15 from what I've seen online nowadays is like, what, a cup of coffee and like tipping and stuff. So yeah, definitely get it. Including shipping, I'm excluding that. Everyone, you know, has different shipping prices, you know, and then when you bundle stuff up, so I'm just gonna ignore that. It's up to you guys how you feel about the shipping tax on these guys. But these guys are still quite abundant here in Japan, so possibly online you're still able to get these for at cost. But yeah, so I definitely think it's so basically those who want it, I'm giving you the go ahead. You're not going to be disappointed. For those on the fence, I would still think I think it's worth it. Honestly, if you're on the fence as a one-off, for those who are kind of like, I don't really want it unless it's amazing. At that point, I think I hope this video helped you decide. I can't really suggest anything other than it's good value but quite small. A little bit bigger in my opinion would have been nice, but definitely I think I've been spoiled by like the original sizes. Like the Beetles used to be huge and now they're slowly shrinking while at the same cost. So yeah, but the only thing I think I would not recommend this to is just people who aren't really into lizards or just don't have any lizards, in which case, you know, I think maybe the spotted geckos for a bit cheaper might be better, or if you can get these guys, which are fit a bit more size wise and comparison wise, like style wise or in size. But yeah, overall definitely pretty cool, you know. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I know it's kind of a wishy-washy opinion, but it's all I can say. It's definitely worth the money. I think a bit expensive, but honestly I've been drinking a lot more tapioca bubble tea drinks at $5 a pop, so 15 one-off, I definitely think it's worth a good deal. The only thing is I guess the only thing I can think of is it's worth it if you're okay with the mold and you don't care about the color. If there's certain colors that you think are like, if it's like this color, like the red one, definitely a turn off, and you just don't like it, I think at that point you might, you know, have to decide, are you willing to pay that extra? But honestly, at $15 nowadays in this current age and time, it's not too bad. So yeah, sorry Busters, that's about all I got. But yeah, anyways Busters, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it came out, you know, this one came out like I held this back about 2 weeks or so late. But yeah, hopefully this was slightly informative for you. And as always, if you had any questions or comments about this or size or anything else, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you on that. But yeah, anyways Busters, that's about it. And once again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you again on my next capsule toy video. As always, Buster-kun here, off to find Johnny Strobe.